is the cow catcher. We're going to start by making this pentagon on top or the pentagon on bottom. Either one is fine. This video might be 2 parts, might not be. So if you look, this is always, this little part is always 0.25. It's typical for that. And that total distance is 1.8. So we got 1.8. And that's 0.25 like we just discussed. Then fits together somewhere. Since this is 1.8, we know this is going to be 0.9. And then how far is this out is 1. Look at that, that's 1. Now, if you don't get this in the top part correct, it's going to mess up the whole thing. You're going to have a problem. But you need to make sure these dimensions are right. And so you could tell this is a loft. So we need to offset a plane. So from the bottom to the top is 0.75. This is kind of a weird offset because you're going to need to go plus on the origin and find that. And then you're going to offset it that 0.75 that we just looked at. And so you're going to make sure you clicked in. And I just kind of outlined it. We know that's 0.25. We know that's 0.25. Let's find this distance. So this total distance is 1.2. And then this total distance is 1.2 or 1.8. So 1.8 minus 1.2 is 0.6 divided by 2. Sorry. So 0.6 divided by 2 is 0.3, and that's the distance in between. We just discussed. This is 1.2. And since that's 1.2, it's going to be 0.6. And then that's 0.75. I like to drag this up, and I want to make sure that it's perfect where I want it to be. So I'll kind of lock it in. And so now nothing can be moved. Then my favorite feature, loft. Again, loft will definitely be on a test. So that's lofted. I don't like this plane hanging out there, so I'm going to right click and just end the visibility. We're going to shell in here. And that shell thickness is 0.1. So it was automatically like that. Cool. What did I do? Okay. So I'm going to project this geometry. I'm going to offset it. Let's look. That's 0.1 thickness. Do the same thing on the other side. And if you're not able to put a sketch on here, that means you messed up the one of the pentagons. The dimension's wrong. Okay, and then we're going to get our three. I don't like that. You want to make sure it's like not on any of these points. So this is 0.275 tall. Can't be true. All right, 0.12. 0.125 tall. 0.275. 'Okay, now we'll get our three circles on here. My goal is to make it so it's like not clicking on one of those lines, because then it kind of forces it to be constrained and it won't let you change or dimension them. So that's why I'm being kind of particular. And we'll extrude them. Let's see how far. 0.125. And then finally, there's like a little chamfer there. 45 degrees, 0.01. And that's your cow catcher.